Nurse who tried to help rapper Takeoff after he was fatally shot this week in Houston says it was too late to save him.
She says she heard gunshots from her nearby apartment and ran to try and help, not knowing who the victim was.
Jason Miles is live at the Green Street Entertainment Complex where the shooting happened.
And we want to warn you that some of the details may be disturbing to some of our viewers. But Jason, why did the nurse want to speak?
Hey there, guys. Well, first, she wanted to address some of the things floating around on social media about what might have been done or could have been done medically regarding Takeoff's condition, and also prove that there are still people out there willing to step in and at least try and help. A traveling nurse I'll call Sarah heard rapid gunfire overnight Tuesday from where she lives, not far from the Green Street Entertainment Complex, which quickly became a crime scene.
My neighbors were underneath me. I said, "Did y'all hear that?" That sounded like gunshots.
She says she waited for initial chaos to calm down before running to who she later learned was rapper Takeoff, yelling, quote, "I'm a nurse," after retrieving medical supplies from her car.
His head was this way and up, and his eyes were rolled back and fixed. And I saw a pile of blood behind his head.
Sarah says she checked Takeoff's pulse numerous times, but he was already dead.
People on social media are saying, why didn't you do CPR and this kind of thing? That would not be appropriate?
That would not be appropriate, especially with a gunshot wound. You would never do CPR because you would be circulating the blood and the blood would go right out of the hole.
Takeoff was around the same age as one of Sarah's children, and she feels for the family and also hopes someone who knows who shot him comes forward. As for telling her story, she says she wanted to send a message.
And I just want something good to come out of this. Somebody to know that good people sometimes show up just because.
And she got somewhat emotional during our interview today, and she almost backed out of that interview, she says. Obviously, she did not want to be identified. And interestingly, the nurse of about almost 30 years has worked in oncology, delivery, never trauma or ER. So she says this was the first time she's seen a gunshot wound victim that close. Reporting live downtown, Jason Miles, KHOU 11 News.
What a tragedy. All right, thank you so much, Jason Miles. And our coverage continues on KHOU.com, where we have more about Takeoff and the investigation into his death. We'll, of course, share any new information on the air and online.
Could a tiny $4 company steal billions from Tesla? Well, the world's richest billionaires seem to think so. You see, Tesla recently